Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't recorded in a long time, but I'm finally getting everything set up here at the new crib. And I gotta do some work on the Silverado, as y'all can see right there. But I didn't get this car out and it's like 8 o'clock. So I don't want to make too much noise. Pretty cool neighbors next to me, so I don't want to make too much noise, but I'm gonna try to roll this car out. And then we're gonna be replacing 2008 Chevy Silverado Texas Edition. We gonna be fixing the helper bags because the guy that I got to install the helper bags on this 4.6 IHC drop, the bags leak bad. Plus, I gotta take off this ball part to this hitch. Only reason I can't take this hitch off because when I bought this truck stock, we had this lock on the back, and I don't know how to. I'm gonna have to get somebody to cut it with a grinder or something like that. But at least I'm gonna try to take this hitch off right here with the bolt. You can see it's grinding down pretty good because every time I come on my driveway, it rubs. So hopefully that fixed that issue. And I got everything for the Teflon tape to everything to fix the rear bags issue because those just keep leaking like crazy. So let me get this beast out the garage. As y'all can see, it's looking very beautiful. But let me get this beast out the garage. We're gonna try to push it down the driveway and try to bag the truck in here, get the jacks up, and take the wheels off and get started on that project. So I finally got it down the driveway. I pushed it because, like I said, that car is very loud. I know people say, "Oh well, screw your neighbor." No, the neighbor's good. I pushed it down there, so I'm gonna back this truck up right here in the middle of this floor I got down and lift it up and take the two wheels off, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do it yourself or whatever. But the guy that I paid to fix this didn't do it correctly, so I'm gonna fix the two bags, make sure it's not leaking there, or it could be just leaking on the back right here by your license plate. Could be leaking in this thing right here. You know, you got that little let me put the camera there. I got that little thing right here. Could be leaking in here, so that might need to be tightened or a new one. But anyways, I'm gonna crank this truck up. This truck is not loud like the Z, as you see. Plus, guys, too, the 370 is for sale for anybody want that. That's an amazing, beautiful car. As you can see, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. For everybody been following the channel, this car have a lot of nice mods. Full board on E85 tune, exhaust, intake, 3-inch, everything done correctly. I can get in this 370Z right now and drive to California with zero problems. So truck ready. I'm gonna bag it up, put it in here in the middle, then I'm gonna put the jacks, put the jack stands. Always, anytime you work on cars, make sure to use jack stands, because I done saw a lot of people the truck fall on it, and this truck ain't like super low, but still it can hurt you if you're in the wrong spot if it falls. Plus you gotta try to get somebody to help you lift it up. So anyway, let me get this truck in the middle of this garage and I'll be right back. So now I got the Silverado in the middle. I did that so I can have room to get under here. And yes, this is just like a plastic, but it is rated for vehicle to be on there, and you can jack up or whatever. But now that I got the truck here, there's plenty of room so I can work within my garage area. So I got room there, and I got room over here to have enough to pull a tire off and actually have room. So I didn't make a video, but the other day I had a bolt in the front that the shop that did in Dallas didn't tighten up, that was loose, which was a big issue because it was on the bottom, it was loose. So if you got these kits, make sure you get somebody else to install it. If it's not you, make sure that you get it tight. Make sure it's tight. A lot of people like to use impacts and stuff, and some impacts don't go to that much pressure. So make sure that you got all these both tight, because this can be life to death situation if your control arm fall going down the road. But anyway, I fixed that. Then the other thing I noticed is the front control arm did not have no grease. I asked the guy before he did it, I said, hey, you got grease in the control arm? That's the first thing that make your ball joints issue. So these arms got to have grease. So got grease points. I think 3 grease points on these arms right here. So make sure you got grease point over here. I mean, make sure you got grease here and grease over there. So we're gonna be doing that too. And we're gonna do the full thing for your Silverado right here. So anyways, let me get the jack on there. I'm gonna start with the back first. I'm gonna start with the back, lift it up, and we're gonna go from there. Be right back. So I have a jack stand here and here. I don't have my flow jack, I can't find, but I just put it on it right here, one right there. Then I got a jack stand on this body mount right here. And then I got this jack right here supporting here, and I got a jack right there too. So I don't have my flow jack, because usually I get my flow jack and put it on the frame of the truck, but the truck is so low that you need basically a flow jack to lift it up higher, so you can put these jacks on this port. So now I can pretty much take the wheel off. As you can see, the wheel is off the ground, and I was hoping to do the other side too, but I'm not gonna get greedy and just do one side at one time. So I'm gonna take this wheel off, see if I can find a leak. Make sure none of this hardware is loose. This is the kind of things you want to check for, because like I said, on the front I had a loose bolt on my control arm, and just make sure everything look like it's supposed to look. So give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get this wheel off. So I got the wheel off here. As you can see, I hear something popping. But I got the wheel off here. I'm gonna make sure there's no holes, no kink link, but probably right here he didn't put Teflon on. So I'm gonna pop this out. You just push this down. Let's see. Push down and pull up. Usually I gotta do it with one hand, but I should have bought another fitting just to make sure, and that should make sure it down. But everything pretty much how it's supposed to be. I don't see no holes, no leaks, nothing. So most likely it's leaking right here, and I'm gonna fix that right quick. And probably put some air in the back, see if I can hear anything. So let me do that right quick and see if I can find a leak or where it's leaking. Or it could be somewhere up here if the bed ain't hidden right there. So let me figure that out and I'll be right back. So as you can see, I got it off. He did put like the old red kind of stuff on there, unless it came like that. But I'm gonna get all this cleaned out. Put the new Teflon. So let's see. This is the best stuff to use right here. For any threads, I've been using it for a while. I'm talking like I'm 60 years old. But I'm gonna put that on this and then screw that back on. Maybe cut this hole, just recut it, make sure there's no leak. But I don't see no damage around this bag. And I'm gonna check the other one because he just have a bag. You got this bag on this side and bag on the other side, but I don't see no damage. But I do see where the muffler been hidden, the frame mat, because my truck is not C-notch. But other than that, I don't feel no loose bolts, no holes or anything like that. But I do got like a little tear right here, but it's not into the thing, like something may be rubbing. Maybe when it's deflated, as y'all can see right here, like a little tear. But it's not super bad. It's not like a hole in there. So, and right here is rubbing. So let me get this fixed. I'll let y'all know how it goes in a minute. So that's it. I got it on right here. You want to put like 2 rows on there. And other than that, put it back up here. And you want to make sure it's tight. But like I said, Teflon tape is the best stuff that you can actually use. A lot of people try to use different stuff, but I never had issues. I got a bag truck. And I done had a lot of bag different things. So I'm gonna get this real tight right here. And if it's leaking there, it'll be fixed. See how I got it pretty much snug right there. I'm gonna hit it one more time. Right there, that's good. So I bought these cutters. Let me see. The DOT line cutters right here off of Amazon. Cut the line. Just want to make sure he didn't use no pliers, no side cutters or whatever. But this is actually the right tool to use for DOT line. So I'm gonna cut it and stick it back on there, and maybe put some air in the back and see if it gonna leak. So I got everything back on. That's pretty much it. As you can see, I made sure everything is pretty much tight by hand. I really don't have nothing loose under here. Just the whole IHC kit, the 6-inch in the back. You flip your leaf springs upside down instead of over it, and then you can put the bag on it. And this basically a bolt-on kit. It's bolt right there, then a bolt to the bottom of your leaf spring. But pretty much other than that, everything look good under here. I'm gonna do the other side. It does look like I need some brakes. I'm running thin on brakes, but I'll take it off next week. I got a float jack coming in, so it won't be as difficult as it was this week. So let me get to the other side. I'm gonna do the same thing. Put Teflon on it, put this in here, make sure it's already in here, the DOT line. Make sure nothing's rubbing. What's rubbing, I did move some stuff around because it did have some issues down here with rubbing. But other than that, everything looked pretty smooth. Couple loose wires, which is pretty normal. Because this is my daily driver truck. This is not a this is a daily driver truck, so I drive the truck to work and different stuff like that. So I mean, you gonna have different issues of rubbing and different things like that because I'm on different highways. That sucks. So anyway, let me get to the other side. If you never did your rear end, this is one of the biggest things to do on this truck. I just got this done maybe a month ago. New fluid, drain, new gasket, everything. I went to a shop over here in Houston, got it done. But it's real simple to do. As long as you got a lift somewhere to lift the back end, you just take the bolts out, take the gasket out, take the fluid out, new gasket, bolts, remove the drain plug, and put new fluid in there. You know you got to drain the other one. But anyways, pretty much done on this side. I'm gonna put the wheel back on, and then I'm gonna do the other side and lift it. So this kit right here is what I got from Amazon. Sorry about the camera. I don't have a camera person, but it come with your multi-purpose lithium grease, and it come with the grease gun. And I think I didn't pay like 40-50 bucks for this, but like I said, the front arms need to be greased. So while I can get on there a little bit, I'm gonna go on and grease that. It'll be hard kind of for me to record it, but I can show y'all what a grease for the people that don't know. But it comes with pretty much everything. You put that over the hose, put that in the grease gun, and you're done. So let me get up to the front. I got the wheels back on the back. Somebody's tried to steal these wheels before. I got locks, but I don't have it here with me. So I'm gonna put the lock on this one because someone already took the lug nut, tried to steal the damn wheel. So I'm gonna get a lock for this and get that fixed. Everything is back into play. You can see I put the Teflon. I tightened it up good enough by hand that it don't leak. No kinks in this right here. And then next, I'm gonna do the other side. But first, I'm gonna move to the front side, the other side, then the other side, front side. So you can see on my back side, my front side do have stock struts right there. It's just the arms I have. And this the issue that I had right there. That bolt right there was loose right here. So I got my impact. You see that's a new bolt on the control arm. But you have to grease this thing here. I think it's one on the top too. I know it's one there, but you gotta look around. But anything that you see like that, it's the grease point. So these arms, let me zoom out for y'all guys. These arms have to be greased. If it don't grease, that's how you have ball joints issue. And I think you got another one under here, but it's hard to record and find it. But once I find on the other side, it'll be way easy. But I know for sure one there should be at every arm point. So your arm go here, up here. You should have one somewhere around here somewhere. One up here, right here, and one on the other side of his arm. So that's the points that got to be greased. And I asked the guy, hey, do you got to grease? Yeah, I greased it. It's best to do anything like this yourself because, like I said, this could be a life or death situation with bushings failing and ball joints popping out or anything like that. So let me get this grease right quick. I'll be right back. So anyway, guys, I got this done right here, this backside. I got a jack coming in tomorrow. So I finished this side right here, this whole side. I put grease in the front, control arm, bottom and top. And I fixed hopefully the air leak here. But I hadn't did the other side yet because apparently I don't have a jack for this. So I ordered a jack off Amazon and wait for that to come in. So if anyone looking for a grease gun to get, I highly recommend this grease gun. I got the name right here on the pit, Crick Law or whatever it's called. But it worked it perfect. It had adapters for the control arms. And basically you just push it in there and pull the thing and grease the arms. And that stop your arms and ball joints to make them last longer. Because really, you're supposed to grease these. Before the guy installed it, I asked him. But he said, oh yeah, I greased it. But he didn't grease it because it would start kind of rusting in there. So I greased the front, both fronts. And I did the back air leak that I had with the heavier bags on the back. So anyway, guys, at the end of there, I'm gonna finish the video tomorrow. I'm gonna do the other side. I already greased the front, so the front is already done. All I gotta do is take this wheel off and make sure it's not leaking on the back, and then I want to make sure it's not leaking at the part that you put the air in the back of the bumper. But other than that, that's it right there. Quick and easy. Make sure everything was tightened because you're supposed to make sure this whole kit is tightened after what I think 3 or 4 months of driving it. But everything looks pretty good. I tightened everything that needs to be tightened. I greased everything up. So that'd be it. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. Thank y'all. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get more content. 370, as you can see right here. This car is for sale. If anyone want it, it's not gonna be cheap or no low balling price or whatever. But that car is for sale because I need to make room in my garage. But other than that, that's gonna be it right there, guys. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.